I'm in position here. It's the rats again. Got my impact. It's still certainly way too early, but sometimes I do see the odd one or two running about during the day, so if I can get one or two, that'll be good. I'm on my own at the moment. Lofty will be coming up soon. He's probably about 40 or 50 minutes away. He wasn't meant to be coming, but because I sent him a picture on my phone of me shooting, he just said, right, I'll be there soon. So he's coming with his BSA. I'm going to try and get a few with the impact, shooting some wildman slugs, 34 grain, so that'll make quite an impact, I can imagine. But we're going to find out, and then later on I'll just get my air arms out because I can't use this in every spot. So just going to sit and wait, see if I can get a couple, and wait for Lofty to turn up, and then have a bit of a mishmash of what rifles I'm going to use. Well, I've got one. Took quite a while, just getting a bit too dark for the GoPro, because I'm looking inside a barn there, so but yeah, managed to get one. That's a 34 grain wildman slug, and that was at 40 yards. You can tell the difference between a sub 12. It doesn't half make a thump. Two down. That was where my rangefinder is. Hang on. With my impact, it was only 45 yards. Just saw it with a thermal, and then quickly just led down, got prone. Managed to get the camera on it, zoom in, it didn't move, and blast it with that. But I think it is time for the pod because I'm struggling to see through my scope with that. So I got two. Decent. Poor little fella. Here we go. Lofty has just arrived. You can see it's just starting to drop. That daylight. Definitely the pod is needed now. Having a little look round the farmyard, you can see there's plenty of rats. They're pretty relaxed. These are pretty close to us. They don't know we're there. There's a good chance for me to get used to the night vision capabilities of this new camcorder that I've got. So it's time for us to get on with it. Lofty's set up first. We're going to look at some close range ratting, usually around 15 yards, nothing too difficult. This is a usual place that they arrive. There's this drain pipe running up and down it, and he bags his first one. See, there's three there, so it's pick and choose which one do you go for. This one was trying to stare us out. It lost. Changed over to me now. I'm onto my impact using Wildman 34 grain slugs. You can just hear the impact that they make. It's a satisfying sound when you hit them, because you know that even if you hit them in the body, they're still going to stay down. These are around 40 yards. I've just shot that one. I know that this one is just hanging around. Just trying to see if I can get the crosshair onto it.
Magazine filled up for Lofty. It's been firing blanks again.
Well, we've both had quite a few so far. He's got some with his BSA sub 12. I've got a few with the Impact, and this is certainly putting them down. Distances that I'm shooting at the moment seem to be between 35 and probably just under 50 yards, but they're just bang on, just like a laser. The sound is pretty impressive. I'm also impressed with my new camcorder. It's working pretty good. So we're going to carry on, see if we can get a few more. Probably better if Lofty's going to shoot a bit more now, because some of the shots I can't take. They'd be too dangerous of a shot. So you're getting close to the livestock, and I don't want any ricochets or damaging farm buildings or machinery or anything like that. So when I am using this, got to make sure that it's completely safe behind. So yeah, but if I get another safe shot, then I'm certainly going to be using this. Let's try and get a few more. As you guessed it, you missed that one. It was a lucky so-and-so, as he called it. So we're back at this pipe again. They're always around this area. So we just got another one from this pipe. You can still see one or two others. Gets a second one. And the third one's a bit more difficult. It's all these leaves and twigs which are just in the way. So he's just trying to find that little slot, that little gap, and gets that one. This is another area of interest for the rats. They're always in this area, always feeding, always drinking the water which is there for the livestock. Lofty lines up on that one. Just get a body shot, but it's down. Some decent shooting so far. Having a quick look through the thermal. Lofty's just doing a bit of scouting, seeing what's around. There's a few bodies starting to pile up now. With my new camera I can actually see the pellet placement. See it bleeding out of its head.
Oh, we got one eye, this fella.
Quite a few rats we've seen with only one eye. We're back on the Impact here as well.
I'm not shooting his eye.
Nice safe backstop. Smashing him. I was watching this one. So this is one which I've already shot, and now it's eating the dead one. So let it enjoy itself for a little bit before I blast its head off.
See, two rats there.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I can just see him.
Tell me when.
Yeah.
As you've guessed, switch back to Lofty now. Still taking them down. Nice quick one-shotters. See them feeding on all the grain for the livestock, and sends that one flying. At first we thought this was a bad shot, but just give it a few seconds, you'll see that it was enough to put it down, which I thought was pretty funny.
I thought when you shot it's just come out of the pipe. No, it's dead.
No.
Nice quick follow-up shot there, just to quickly put that one down. Now it's just gone for a swim. If you listen here, you'll hear Lofty's calling this rat, and you'll see it turn its head, and then he takes his shot. You can see these rats are in every space throughout the farmyard. Lots of places. Lofty's gone now. He's got work in the morning real early, so just me on my own. I've got my air arms out. I've had my impact out. I've got a few with that. Lofty's got quite a decent amount with his BSA, so I'm going to see if I can just pop off a few more, and then I'll call it a night. So I've opened up my account now with a couple with my air arms. Just got that second one, I've noticed there's still one. Bagged myself a third. That one's just hiding, but just enough to get on it. And now I see this is one very, very lucky rat. Just at the right moment, just moves its head, scares the hell out of it, and it's off. Getting this amount so far, it didn't take me that long at all. Just mooching around the farmyard on my own, seeing them in different areas, different places. Just managing to pop them all off. That one was at a close range, that's why it's just a little bit out of focus. It probably would have been about 7 yards. These ones here are around, usually around 15 yards, something like that. Not sure how many we're up to. This one's having a sniff of the dead ones, so it can join it. That was the last one for the night. No idea how many me and Lofty got, but we know we've got a certain decent amount. Time to go off to bed. Oh, there we go. End of the night. I just had a quick go myself on my own with the S510 177. Got about 2 mags worth. Not quite sure how many I got, but certainly popping them off. Lofty got quite a few, and I even got quite a few with the impact at the beginning of the night. And so yeah, bit of a random mixed one, but it was a really good night.